In this video, I'm going to show you how to subtract fractions. We'll do this using the pictorial method with fractions with the same denominators, and we'll do this also with fractions with different denominators, and I will show you the written method too. So within one video, you'll have everything you need to subtract any fractions you come across. So we'll start off with the first key question. So whenever you come across a problem, and as mentioned before in any of the fractions videos, the first question you need to ask is, are the denominators the same? Okay, so if we write that down, are the denominators, remember the denominator is the bottom number, the same? And so we're going to look at our two fractions here. We have 6/9 and 3/9. So are those two denominators the same? Yes or no? If yes, which in this case they are, we can subtract the numerators. So you don't bother with the denominators, okay? You only ever subtract the numerators. Bit like addition. When it comes to addition, you only add the numerators. So with subtraction, you only subtract the numerators. So let's go ahead and let's do that now. I have my model drawn. The model is 9 squares long, and that's because our denominator is 9. So we'll go ahead and show you there. So first of all, just like before, we're going to colour code our fractions. So we've got 6/9. And I've got 3/9. Now I'm going to start with a larger number. When it comes to subtracting anyway, the larger number always comes first. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to shade my 6/9. So out of a total of 9 squares, I'm going to shade 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, as we know, we are subtracting, which means our total must be getting smaller. So we're not going to add anything onto it, or we'd be going the wrong way. I'm going to take the red, and I'm going to look at my next one. That's 3. So I'm going to cross out 3. I'm going to take 3 away, subtract 3. So then we go backwards to go take away 1, take away 2, take away 3. Okay, and now I need to look at what I have left. So what I have left in this bar model of the shaded, and I have 1, 2, 3 left. So I know that 6/9 subtract 3/9 makes 1, 2, 3, 3/9. Okay, now you will have noticed that we could do that just by looking at the numbers, and we may not need to draw a bar model. But the bar model helps us see it really visually, and so it's always useful to kind of get to grips with that first. So 6/9 take away 3/9 makes 3/9. When we are subtracting with fractions, you need to make sure the denominators are the same, and then you only subtract the numerators. Okay, now we're going to look at a different problem where we have different denominators. So I'm going to have 1/3, and I'm going to subtract 1/9. So 1/3 subtract 1/9. So let's ask the question again. Are the denominators the same? Okay, in this case they are not. So I'll put if no. You may already know this. We need to convert our denominators. We need to make sure they are the same. In order to do that, we need to find the lowest common denominator. And that is the lowest multiple that these two numbers, 3 and 9, have in common. So lowest common denominator. In order to do that, we are going to look at the 3 times table and the 9 times table. So I'll do that further down here. I'm going to colour code my times tables. Okay, so I'm going to colour code them. So we'll have a 3 and we'll have a 9 times table as well. So colour coding isn't mandatory, but it does just make it easier for me to see really visually what's going on. So if I look at my times tables down the bottom, we've got 3, 6, 9, 12. I'm not going too far because I need to find the lowest possible option, and then I go through my 9 times table. So 9, 18, 27, 36. Look through those 2 times tables and find the number they have in common. There is one multiple there which is common to both of those times tables. And if you've already spotted it, that is 9. So 9 is in the 3 times table, and 9 is, of course, in the 9 times table. So that will be our lowest common denominator. Okay, now if we check our fractions, 1/9 already got 9 as a denominator, so that's not a problem, but 1/3 we need to convert. Okay, so we take 1/3 and we need to find an equivalent into 9ths, which means the next step we need to take is convert Okay, there will be a final step, but we're going to convert for now. So I'm going to take a different colour again, just to outline the process. We should be comfortable with this now. So we need to work out the relationship between 3 and 9. We know that 3 times 3 makes 9. And so we do the same to the top as we do the bottom. We times the bottom by 3, times the top by 3. So we know that 1 times 3 is 3, which means 1/3 is the same as, is equivalent to 3/9. Okay, now we have two denominators of 9. The fractions have the same denominator, so now we can subtract the numerators. Okay, really important, only subtract the numerators. Okay, so I'm not going to show you on a model because you'll see in a moment that this is exactly the same question as we had before. So we are going to do 3/9. Take away 1/9. You have to put the largest fraction first. Okay, we will do 3 take away 1 makes 2. Denominator stays the same, 2/9. So we know that 1/3 take away 1/9 is 2/9. Okay, in fact, I will go ahead, if I show you quickly on a model, I will do it over here. So we need 9 squares, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. And the bottom, I'm using a ruler to draw my models. Always use a ruler when drawing straight lines. Okay, it just shows that you take care in your presentation. Okay, right, 9 in total, 9 squares in total, because 9 is my denominator. My largest fraction was 3/9, so I will shade 3. Okay, shade 3, 1, 2, 3, and we are subtracting, we're taking away 1, take away 1/9, and that leaves us with 2/9. Okay, and I will just join up that model to those fractions. So have a go. Key question, are the denominators the same? If the denominators are the same, yes, you can go ahead and subtract those numerators. Largest fraction comes first. If those denominators are different, if they are not the same, then please remember you have to convert first. Find the lowest common denominator, convert, and then subtract the denominators. Okay, so just to get that in writing, if your denominators are different, so if your denominators, which are your bottom numbers, are different, and this message should be ingrained in your head by the end of the fractions topic, convert first. That goes for adding, subtracting, comparing, and converting. Okay, so have a look, play and pause this video as much as you need to, come back to it if you get stuck, check it out as you go through and have a go at some independent questions. Good luck.